Hey everyone, this is Tony again, Ensemble Manager, and we are talking about how to create a survey for your orchestra. And in the previous tutorial, we talked about how to create one. Now we're going to talk about what do you do next. Now we talked about this briefly in the previous video. You can create a page by doing this. It'll be a page on the website. Or you can do a link, so you just copy this. I'm going to click the copy icon and it's going to copy this, and I can just send it to my orchestra via email. So I've got this copied, and now I'm going to go to it. I've already done this, but we'll just do it again. And you can see I have my survey here. Now, the person has to be logged in to get to these surveys. Otherwise, they can't see them. And that's nice because the system's going to capture who filled this out. So that's a plus to the survey. So I'm going to fill this one out. Am I a vegetarian? Yes. What's my preferred name? I'm going to go Toady the Man. And I'm going to submit it. Now, when they submit it, it's going to say thank you. Now, here's the nice thing. Let's say they come back to it, or they see the email and they completely forgot that they clicked on this link and they already did it, and they go to it again. Well, once they filled it out, if they go to it again, they're going to see this. So it will not let them fill out a survey more than once, which is kind of the advantage of doing it from this system. Okay, so I've got a survey, and I'm going to do a couple of these. So I'm going to log out. I'm going to log back in. This time I'm going to log in as one of my fake users I have. Okay, now I'm in as a different person. And of course I can see it. So I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say Batman is how I want my name in the program. I'll submit. Okay, again, once he's filled it out, he can't do it again. All right, I'm going to log out, and I'm going to log in as somebody else. All right, I'm going to paste my link in here. And this person has not filled it out, so no, I'm not a vegetarian, and I want Darth Vader as my name. Okay. All right, so now I have 3 users that filled this out. And so now I'm going to log out. And also, if you notice, I've been getting email responses. Because remember, in the notify email, I put my email. So I'm getting responses to who filled this out. So you can see right here, this is to inform you that Batman has completed the survey, my survey. So you can kind of keep track of who's doing it. Okay, so I'm going to log in. This time is me, so I can get to admin, go to admin, go to my surveys and forms, and here you see it right here. Now, you see it says 3 responses. So just at a glance, I can tell, oh, 3 people filled this out. So I'm going to go to response, and here's what I'm going to see. So I can see the details of like Tony Edwards, Batman, Darth Vader. I can see the answers they gave to each question. Also, it gives a timestamp to when they did it. So I can actually see when they filled this form out. I can export this out into an Excel spreadsheet, or I can do it as an HTML. In another video, we talk about if you're importing in this into a Google Doc, like a Google Excel sheet, you have to do it through HTML to get it in there. The Excel won't work. So that's how you do that. Or if you just want to parse through the information, like, okay, how many people filled out the vegetarian question? Oh, I see I got 2 yeses and I got 1 no. So this will parse out your results, because if you have 80 people that filled it out, and you don't want to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, count everything, you can just see at a glance how many people said yes. Now, in your more generic questions, like, what is your name? Obviously, this is going to be completely different for everybody. But this is like you can just kind of parse out each individual question through here. And so you can kind of see the results of that. So that's pretty much how you do it. Oh, one other thing I want to cover. Sometimes you may have bad data. And like, oh, wait a minute, I know Darth Vader filled this out, but I really don't want his result. Or maybe they want to, can I do that survey over again? You'll have to delete their entry for them to be able to go back. And you would simply click the delete button for that. Now, when you do, you're going to get this warning message because you don't want to delete it and go, oh, no, I did not mean to delete that person. So it's going to say, hey, are you sure you want to delete this? And then you would say yes, and then it's going to delete them. And then they can go back and redo the survey for you if you need them to. So that kind of covers this. I hope you find this useful, and thank you for using Ensemble Manager.